It's been over 2 decades since Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone first hit theaters and brought magic into our lives. We grew up with Harry, Hermione, Ron, and the whole Hogwarts crew, but a lot has changed since then. Today, let's take a look at how the main cast of Harry Potter has transformed, from their adorable first days at Hogwarts to who they are now. Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe was just 11 years old when he first put on Harry's round glasses. After the series ended, he made a big choice. He didn't want to be stuck as just Harry forever. So he took on tons of wild and different roles, from The Woman in Black to Swiss Army Man, and even starred on Broadway in Equus and How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Now in his 30s, Daniel is respected for being fearless in his career choices, and he stayed super down-to-earth despite growing up in the spotlight. Emma Watson as Hermione Granger. Emma Watson went from the know-it-all Hermione to a total fashion and feminist icon. After Harry Potter, she starred in major movies like The Perks of Being a Wallflower, Beauty and the Beast, and Little Women. But acting isn't her only passion. She's a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador and fights for gender equality. Emma also took time off to earn a degree from Brown University. Today, she continues to balance activism, fashion, and acting, proving she's as brilliant in real life as Hermione was at Hogwarts. Rupert Grint Ron Weasley. Rupert Grint, who played our favorite awkward redhead Ron, decided to keep a lower profile after Harry Potter ended. He starred in smaller films, indie projects, and TV shows like Servant on Apple TV+. Fun fact, Rupert even bought an ice cream truck after filming Wrapped, just because he always wanted one. In 2020, he and his girlfriend welcomed their first child, a baby girl named Wednesday. He's loving life as a dad and has slowly started popping up in bigger acting roles again. Tom Felton as Draco Malfoy. Tom Felton, who played the slick and sneaky Draco Malfoy, was so good at being bad. After Harry Potter, he acted in movies like Rise of the Planet of the Apes and TV shows like The Flash. Tom is also a musician and has released his own music. He stays super connected with fans on social media and even wrote a book about his experiences growing up as Draco. Despite playing a villain, Tom is known for being one of the nicest guys from the cast. Matthew Lewis as Neville Longbottom. Remember shy, clumsy Neville? Well, Matthew Lewis had one of the biggest glow-ups ever. By the final Harry Potter movies, fans were shocked at how much he had changed. After Hogwarts, Matthew kept acting in shows like Ripper Street and All Creatures Great and Small. He's now married and keeps a pretty low-key lifestyle compared to some of his co-stars, but he's always grateful for the role that made him famous. Bonnie Wright as Ginny Weasley. Bonnie Wright, who played Ginny Weasley, took a different path after Harry Potter. Instead of chasing more fame, she studied filmmaking at university and moved behind the camera. She's directed a few indie projects and even wrote a book about sustainable living called Go Gently. Bonnie has become an advocate for environmental causes and lives a pretty chill, eco-friendly life, far from the chaos of Hollywood. She also recently got married and is loving the slower pace. Ivana Lynch as Luna Lovegood. Ivana Lynch, who perfectly played the dreamy Luna Lovegood, was a real-life fan of the books before being cast. After Harry Potter, she continued acting in indie films and stage productions, but also became a huge advocate for veganism and animal rights. Ivana wrote a memoir called The Opposite of Butterfly Hunting, where she opened up about mental health and growing up in the public eye. She's still just as unique and inspiring as Luna ever was. Robbie Coltrane as Hagrid. Robbie Coltrane brought so much warmth to Hagrid, and fans absolutely adored him. After the series, he took on a few more acting roles, but mostly kept a quieter life due to health issues. Sadly, Robbie passed away in 2022, and it hit the Harry Potter community really hard. His legacy as the gentle giant of Hogwarts will always be remembered. And even Daniel Radcliffe said that Robbie made childhood fun for everyone on set. And that's where our favorite witches, wizards, and magical creatures are now. Some kept casting spells in Hollywood, some switched careers, and some just decided to live more normal lives. But no matter where they went, they'll always be part of the magical world we grew up loving. Which transformation surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more nostalgic deep dives like this.